Hello and welcome to the Noah Farms YouTube channel. I'm here with my chicken tractor. I built this a month or two ago, 3 months maybe, and I made it to hold my chickens because of all this luscious grass I have everywhere. This particular spot, I intentionally planted grass for the chickens. The chickens love the grass, they eat the grass like crazy, and to keep them contained like this is, in my opinion, one of the best ways because they're not out. Last year I had chickens and every single one of them got ate by a predator of some sort because I just let them free roam. And I love the fact of them eating off the land. And I think it makes good eggs, helps egg productivity, better than just in a coop and in a dry, no good run. So I needed a solid house for them so no predators can get in here. I approve this as predator proof. I made this so that my mom wouldn't be as mad at me because the chickens kept getting into her garden. I made this with a 4 by 8 foot house. In here there's perches, enough for all the chickens, and on the back I also have 4 nesting boxes that do not have a lid right now because these chicks are still way too young, and I had them in the water tank long enough and they were big enough to come outside, so I needed to finish this project up so they could come out. So someday I'll finish putting on the door, which won't be that hard. But I made this so that I can lift up the back. I made a camming mechanism with 4 tires on it, 4 dolly tires on it, to lift up the back so it rolls. And then I come in with my tractor, my BX 1880, and I come in and hook up and I move them back. Before I move them to a new row, I mow down the row because chickens don't like tall, thick grass. They just trample it over, and that's just how it is. A lot of it's just stomped down. So what I do is I come in and I cut it first to as high as my deck will cut, which is 4.5 inches. And I cut it so that the stubble is right down the middle of the lane so that the stubble is still in there with the chickens. And every day in the morning, I will come and move them every day. At night, I close them up because it's a lot easier to move them. I don't have to worry about running them over or anything, and closing them up also prevents any predators from getting in. This is perfect for any small homestead. I know they do it already. They have their permanent fence, net, electric fence. For me, I could not afford that. It's $100 a fence or something like that, and then plus the solar battery charger. And all of this metal, wood, tin was all recycled. All this metal came from a dealer in town. It was an old crate, and the metal came off of a shed that we re-roofed, and all the wood came off of an old building that was tore down here. So I did not buy anything new. The fence would probably be the only thing, but it was bought a long time ago and it was just in the shed and I just used it. The only thing I did buy for it is the paint. I got white paint for it. I got like 5 cans, put them on there, and it needs like 10 more coats, just to cover up the old paint and the orange and all that. My future plans for this is I have all this backyard for these chickens to roam around in this chicken tractor. There's about 2 acres here worth of grass, and then I also can put them out in our main field out there after first and second cutting of hay. They can go out there and they can eat the bugs. This is just the chickens living off the land. I do still feed them chicken scratch just to get the other nutrients that they need, and of course water. Their water system is not the best right now. Like I said, I was in a hurry and I just need to make their new water system. I would like to get a tank, maybe a 20-gallon tank, and put it somewhere in here. I'm not sure where because it has to be gravity fed, but I want some sort of a tank, maybe even just a 5-gallon bucket, and a water system that goes down with to a whole bunch of trays. I've seen some things, I've seen some pictures, I have some ideas, and I just need to do it and get it done, because when they're out here moving the hose from each place that they've been to and other people using the hose, it would be nice just to fill them up once a week or once every 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, but twice every week. And then they'll just be fine. You just have to move them and then throw in some scratch. Other than that, this is probably one of the best things that I've built because of how productive that it will be. They've had chickens for as long as I can remember. All of them have been taken out by some predator of some sort. We do have a coop over there that we built a nice strong chain link fence for, and the chickens just fly out. We could put a roof on there, but then they're just still in that small area of just dead. There's just dirt and that's it, because they've already scratched up everything. So by doing this, they can move around and then it still grows up so they can go back to the beginning where they first started. For me, because I have such a large area, I won't have to do that. They can just go run through the whole place, probably throughout the whole summer. And I probably won't have to bring them back up to the front because I have so much area here for them to be in. Here I do have 15 chickens. I bought 15, got 15. So that's a pretty good survival rate. I got a few Black Stars, Rhode Island Reds. There's 2 other kinds in there, but I cannot remember what they are. Last year I had all Black Stars. They were great. They had eggs like crazy. I had so many eggs I had to start selling them, which that's why I bought more this year. Last year I only got 7. This year I got 15, so that I can start selling them. And if selling them goes so well, I might make another one and have another 15 in that one, or just make a better version of this. I'm not sure how well the egg productivity of the Rhode Island Reds or the 2 other kinds of chickens I have in here, uh, because I haven't had them. A few years ago, I remember having Rhode Island Reds, but I had a smaller chicken tractor that wasn't as predator proof, and they got all taken out by some sort of predator. So making a nice, sturdy, strong place for them to live is very beneficial, because one of the main things for chickens is predators. For my hitch system, I just have here, I made a A-frame, and then this piece here is actually from a crate from that dealership. It has just this solid shaft, I'm not sure what it was for, that goes down, and I just put this piece on top of 2 other pieces that were kind of like this but didn't have the shaft. And I, of course, added some bracing. First, I didn't have any, and it was very flimsy, so I added 4 brace supports there, which helped a lot. It doesn't move at all, doesn't flex, nothing. The only problem is with the tires. The bolts that I have in there, they have lock washers. I need to get some nylon nuts so that they won't back off. The problem with the lock washer is you have to have them tight so they don't lean, but you also have to have them a little loose so they spin. I might take a look at it and see if I can get different washers so that it's on the bearing instead of the wheel itself. That'll probably be working better in the long run, but that's just a problem I have to fix. Not that big of a problem for me right now. This year I just had to get it done for the chickens to be in it. On my tractor, I just have a hitch without a ball in it, and with my 3-point I could just back right in, raise up, and hook up. The weight of the chicken tractor keeps the hitch from falling off. There's a lot of weight here. A lot of it is in the back, but there is enough. You can't go Bajan enough with my little BX 1880 to make it hop off. So I made this video to kind of show you guys what I do with my chickens. I know there's a lot of different ideas out there. I've only tried a handful. I had a smaller chicken tractor that was made out of wood, and like I said, all the chickens died. I've had a coop. The chickens just, they eat everything. Unless I'm going out and mowing everything and collecting it all and giving it to the chickens, that's a lot of work compared to just having them out here, moving them every day, and they just do the work themselves. So there is a lot of different things out there. Do with as you please. I just showcasing what I have and how it's working for me. I hope this video helped you guys decide on what you guys want to do, and just to show you guys what I'm doing. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Join me on the next one. No, I haven't posted a lot. I looked and it was 2 or 3 years since I posted my last video, and I noticed in my video I really messed it up, and I kept it that way. I recorded it, and then somehow I got the same footage in there twice. So I'm keeping it in there, so if this channel ever grows, I can look back and see how stupid I was for doing that, but to see how far I come. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.